and gentlemen, welcome back to Who They Want Podcast Show. As you know, I am CEO of Who They Want Entertainment, DJ Big Dog, Mr. Who They Want. The list goes on. It's been a wonderful week, a wonderful work week as we prepare to wrap up season 4. And I just feel like tonight was just a night to just unwind, just relax. I brought the Who They Want Podcast best friend, Coco, in the building with me. Rocking in the studio, you did.
Hey.
Everybody else enjoying their little weekend evenings out. So hopefully we're joined by, somebody tonight. But however, the show must go on. I think I can handle everything. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful session. This is Who They Want. Soon. How you doing tonight, Coco?
I'm good. Ain't no complaints. Why complain? Don't nobody really want to hear it.
You know what? That's a true statement. I think it's an underrated statement, but a true statement.
That part. But you got those few people that don't mind hearing what you're going through.
Exactly. And I'm all about expressing whatever need to be expressed. We done battled some
Listen, I
demons this
tell
week.
I tell folks all the time, if you feel like you need to holler, go ahead and holler to the top of your lungs. But when you done hollering, move on to the next thing.
Absolutely.
But other than that, I've been chill. My sinuses has been kicking my butt though. Like my
Uh,
eyes are swollen and everything, but I'll be all right.
you sure it's not from a week's worth of hot fries and chopsticks?
First of all, they're hot Cheetos. If you gonna come for me, come correct. They're
Oh,
hot Cheetos. We do name brand over here. Name brand over here.
first of all, you even correct me when I knew in my mind it was hot Cheetos. I just worded it wrong. In my mind, it's the same thing.
It's not though. It's not though. Like hot fries, they're like mild. Hot Cheetos are hot. And
Right.
it's a different crunch factor and everything.
Yeah.
It's a
Because hot
different
fries ain't got
crunch.
that same crunch. Hot fry got that light, crisp crunch. Hot fries,
See
the
what I'm
Cheetos,
saying?
hot Cheetos gonna let you know you eat me, bro.
See, you feel me? They get stuck up all in your teeth and everything. You gotta get them things up out of there. All that.
Man, you always had that one classmate back in the school days that used to carry the big bag of hot Cheetos. You up there tearing a sheet of notebook paper out, trying to get them to pull you some. Like you say, I see
She,
why the
she,
chopsticks came in handy to keep that red finger from pouring. Teacher walk around trying to pass
but
out assignment.
she was me. She was me. I was her. I was the one that had the big bag. She was me. They knew I had the snacks. They knew I had the snacks. Go to
Generations
the. You
can
go to the.
change.
See, this is what you do. But this is what you do. You go to the gas station or the corner store first thing in the morning. Get all your snacks in your bag, and there you go. You set. You set.
Uh, they have the hot
Cause
Cheetos
back
section.
then, we thought we had iron stomachs.
Right.
Back then, we thought we had iron stomachs. Like, why was I eating hot Cheetos, a pickle egg, salt and vinegar chips, a honey bun, and a Sprite first thing in the morning? Why
In
was
the
I
morning.
doing that?
And then knowing it done been in your book bag, so it done got more hotter than it already was. You're in the class with the bubble
And
gut.
now, oh, listen, but no. I didn't have the bubble guts, but some people had subpar breath, but she stayed with gum. So I had to go ahead and pop me a couple of pieces of gum in there, swoosh them around a little bit.
Get that
But
aftertaste out.
yeah, now fast forward, I can't even handle milk. That's a problem.
What? We didn't reach that area of the lactose intolerant section.
Oh, don't remind me because macaroni and cheese is my favorite thing.
Mm, that's that hurt.
And, oh, it hurts so bad. That and I love ice cream. Ooh, I love ice cream.
Yeah, that's a bomb for destruction now.
Listen, and when I tell y'all used to tell me up a bowl of cereal anytime, cereal is an all-purpose meal at this point.
It is.
It really is. But now, I have to take it one step at a time. I have to calculate how much dairy I've had already before anything else.
I don't blame you.
But it's a thing called you get older. And see, that's the one thing I'm glad about
Hmm.
because ooh, when I tell you I can't wait to get like 60 so I can say whatever I want to say without somebody saying something back to me. Oh, I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm so ready to be old. Listen, I'm so cause I can't wait.
That's the
Like cause
first
how
time I
my
think I've
auntie,
ever heard that one.
everybody say that. Oh, I can't wait to get old because old people can say any and everything. What you gonna say to them? They old. What you gonna say to them? What you gonna say to them?
That's the but yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir.
Come on, that's all you can say. That's it. You can't say nothing else. Dare you to talk back to them. They want you to at that, and they want you to at that. They know it.
It's gonna push everybody in you just to see your reaction. And you still gonna be
Ooh,
like, ooh, buddy.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Cause I have an auntie, my auntie Lucille, and I hope she watching this. And I was always a little fat chubby girl. And my auntie would be that one auntie that say, "You know that's your second plate." Wow, I got up and fixed it. So yes, I do know that. But did I say that to Auntie Lucille? Nope. I just said, "Yes, ma'am. That's you sure you ain't ate too much already?" Wow. You know what? I'm just gonna get me a bottle of water at this point and go outside.
Okay, you just killed the whole vibe for this.
Just and the worst part about it is she's the one that cooked. Ma'am,
Should have been
I'm
thankful.
confused.
You should have been thankful somebody
I
went back for
mean
seconds.
that that's I thought I was showing my gratitude for the food.
And that's the tradition of how I go from that generation. You'd be like, I cooked it. I don't mind if you get seconds. That's what the purpose of it is. But now you criticize me on the second. I can see if you stop me about mid third, maybe fourth. But you stop me on second.
No, don't stop me on mid third or nothing. First of all, you cook the food, I'm eating it. Cause the first thing they want to holler about is, it's starving children in Africa. Okay. So I'm trying not to be a starving child in America. But all right.
Now that's a line that never really made sense. I don't care how you try to. They word that so much, and you have to sit there and you think about it. Whether I
You have to
eat or don't
contemplate.
eat this, they still gonna be starving.
Either way. Either way.
Like, what's your angle
Mm-mm.
on that?
I'm just gonna like and then it's the guilt trip. That's what it was. It's the guilt trip.
An old
It's
school
like
guilt trip.
dang. It's older people. There's always something because it's this one lady in my church, and my mama know if this one lady asks me to do something, I'm not gonna say no. She's
Mm-hmm.
80. She's 89 years old. Thank God. And I was sitting outside minding my business, thinking about, oh, when we leave from church, I get to go to Red Lobster and give me some biscuits. That's what's going through my mind. And here come Mother Cox. Baby, you think you can sing at tonight's evening service? Yes, ma'am. Mother, I'll be there. That was not my plan.
I
My
knew it.
plan was to go home, take these clothes off, and go sleep. Cause the first thing they gonna say is if you say no, well, if the Lord give you a gift, you need to use it.
Right.
Oh, you know what?
Thank you
So
for
it's
pointing
always
that out.
old folks guilt you into everything. Old folks guilt you into everything. It don't make no sense. I can't wait to get old. I can't
Right.
wait. I do it to my cousins now. I do it to my cousins now. I'm practicing for when I get
Feel
up
the
there. I'm
rap.
practicing
Right. Gonna have it already
just a little
instilled
bit.
in you. Just
Cause I tell my cousins, go fix me a plate real quick. I gotta go fix you a plate. Did I not change your diaper? What do you
did we
mean?
not go through these processes?
What-
Did I not sacrifice my
Come on
Saturday
now.
night out to stay home and babysit you all weekend?
And you was a crying baby at that. I had to hold you. You threw up on my shirt.
See what I'm saying?
And
They
you
don't feel appreciative of those gratitudable moments.
that's the thing. But see, is this younger generation's turn? I had my turn with my aunties. I had to go and get the drink out the cooler and whatnot. Now it's y'all turn. Go get my bag out the car for me. It's y'all turn now.
Okay. Don't it change you now when you become that character as you grow up and you become everything they made you do? Now you be like, oh, so now I see what this power feel like.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy to be in that middle age of 30 because I'll be 30 in March.
Okay.
And it's like to be in that middle age of I can tell y'all what to do and y'all can't say nothing. What? That's why I'm telling you, I can't wait to get to that next 30 years. I'm telling you. And I already feel like I say everything I want to say now. Ooh,
You
I'm
did.
ready.
I don't blame you. I'm already at the 30
But
mark,
how
so I'm
was
waiting on
your
my
day?
30 years. My day was great. Been resting, watching TV all day. For the first
What
time
you
ever, I can
watch?
say. I've been, I got the Hulu package now, so I just been like watching classic '90s like sitcom shows and stuff like that. I spend my day watching like Family Matters, hanging with Mr. Cooper, stuff that I traditionally grew up on. That I'm like, man, I haven't seen this in ages. It feels good to still get the same laughs, the same enjoyment from it.
Yeah. Oh, funny story. The mom, okay, the original mom from Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Miami, and I met her.
And you talking about a funny story? That's the dope story because she's
But
a
no,
phenomenal
here's the
actress.
laugh. But here's the laugh. I did not know it was her.
Oh,
I'm having a whole when I say a whole conversation with this lady, I'm having a whole conversation with this woman because her granddaughter went to my mother's elementary school. I'm having a whole conversation with this woman, getting her granddaughter for her and everything. And my mama come running out the office. Did you see her? Did you see her? I'm looking around like, see who? That's the mama from Family Matters.
right,
What? Oh, I'm so mad. I was so mad. And I met Thelma from Good Times. I met her in person.
right.
And she still looked the same.
Ain't that something? She's like in her late 60s, whatever, and still looks phenomenal.
Yeah, yes. But it's a lot of actresses that still look, like, do they age?
Pam Grier.
Yeah, she still looks the same. She still looks the same.
Right.
It's a lot of them that still look like what you call it from Fresh Prince,
Janet
Nia
Hubert.
Long. She still looks the same.
Oh, Neil Long. Okay. Let's talk about one of
Mhm.
the Aunt Vivian characters.
Which one? Original OG Aunt Viv?
Yeah, OG Aunt Viv done lost some marbles along the way. Well, you can't really
I,
say that.
you
I don't know.
know, I was just about to say, it's a lot that goes on into that. But
Yeah.
did you know that the second unveil and whatchamacallit is are married in real life? Tia and Tamara dad from Sister.
Daphne Reed. Yeah, Tim Reed. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah. I was looking at that like, wait a minute, what the heck? But I like to watch the Disney movies. The
oh,
Disney movies are my favorite.
I got Disney Plus too. I stay watching them too.
Come on. But see, it's a difference, and see, only if you born in the '90s, you see the difference. Those '90s Disney movies compared to now, nah, man, it's a whole difference.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
whole different. Give me your top five Disney, OG
Top,
Disney, top five.
top five OG. Okay. Let's go with Lion King, Aladdin,
Come on,
Snow White, Pinocchio, and Beauty and the Beast.
what the hell, Snow White, Pinocchio? Wait a minute, I don't know about them two. I might need to take your black card for that one.
Well, I'm just saying, I still, and it's crazy for me to say Snow White. No, I will argue up and down and tell the person I hated Snow White. Like, I just disliked everything about her. I'm like, first of all, she was wrong for coming crashing in somebody else's crib, let alone seven little people crib. She done cleaned up everything. You know what I'm saying? They done came home from their usual mining job, whatever. They home looking for the usual dirt spot. Like they
Uh huh.
used to this certain thing, and they like, hold on, bro, ain't no cobwebs up here. This bed, all our beds look like they done been laid up in. What going on up in here? I was like, I feel
That
they
part,
pain. That would make me feel strange if I come home and if I leave something on the floor and then I leave and come back and then it done disappear. Hold on. I leave certain stuff there for memory purposes. So I know when I need it again,
right?
that's where it's at. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jay Taddit to the studio.
Yeah, there.
Jay, what's
How you doing?
up?
How you
What's
doing?
good?
Chillaxing, chillaxing. We talking about old school Disney.
Old school music. What y'all know
Disney.
about old school
No,
music?
We
Disney,
say Disney,
Disney.
not music.
What you call old school? We talking
Like
about 70,
Lion
80?
King, stuff from our era.
Lion King.
Like, yeah, Disney movies.
You said that? You said old school movies? I thought you said music.
Nah, we ain't got to the music section yet.
Disney movies.
Oh, old school
Now
movies.
my top five, Lion King hands down, Hercules,
Mm.
Pocahontas, Tarzan, and Beauty and the Beast.
So Wizard of Oz in the top five.
It's not a Disney movie though. Like we talking about Disney related.
I was definitely saying we talking about all time. Wizard of Oz definitely be in the
Got to
top
be
five.
number one just because
Which one?
the Wizard of Oz. Like you got to have that. Like if you just go talk movies in general, like yeah, Wizard of Oz was that movie.
Why would the Wizard of Oz be top?
Man, do you know what it did for kids' imagination? How many
I
kids wanted
wouldn't
to
say
be
the Wizard of Oz to
the
me.
Tin
I'll say
Man?
the Wiz. I wouldn't say
It's
the
just,
Wizard of Oz. I'll say the Wiz, the black version,
it was tough too
personally.
now. Ain't lying.
Personally.
Michael Jackson, and all those incredible
Diana
actors, and
Ross.
she was alright.
Ooh, it's the shade for me. She did she knew some of the assignment. I ain't gonna say all of
So
it, but
that's
she
very
she had the first
unprofessional.
two pages.
I apologize, Jay Tanner, for that.
She had the first two pages of the assignment.
Or
But yeah, so Jay, what's your top five?
My top five Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
Moana. That's all I know at the moment.
Oh my
I
god. I
don't
literally
really,
just named some movies.
I don't really watch Disney like I used to, man. I started watching TikTok. They started telling me Disney was satanic. I stopped watching.
Oh my God.
I ain't never looked at Peter Pan the same way again.
They killed Peter Pan for me. I used to
Listen.
love that movie. They smoked it for me. How you kill my childhood? When they talk about
Listen.
it, it kind of made sense though. Peter
They
Pan, you know.
do.
I
I mean,
always
but
thought
if
it was
you
weird
even look
anyway.
into if you look into the real stories behind like Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, and Sleeping Beauty and all, first of all, I think Sleeping Beauty was a waste of time. Bitch wasn't even awake for the whole movie. Why y'all naming it after her? Bitch had two lines in a song. That was it. What? Out of here. Ridiculous.
Of the like the dark stories on Disney is definitely something
I
different.
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. It did fuck me up because when we actually in school had to do a project on indigenous people, and I actually looked up Pocahontas. Yo, Disney, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
This is not got me telling these people. Well, she used to sing "Colors of the Wind." No, that ain't it, boo. That ain't it at all. Got these children messed up.
But then the true story behind that was she was like 13, 14 years old, and John Smith
Yeah.
just R. Kelly'd her. I'm sorry to say R. Kelly, but I just had to say that's the way it
Oh,
was put.
listen,
Did
you know
you
what
see the
movie
stuff
messed
they
me up
saying about
though?
R. Kelly now?
Oh yeah.
They say he like the
Listen,
little boys.
because they didn't they say like two or three little boys came forward and said something.
Mm-hmm.
But do you believe that though? R. Kelly, I can see the little girl's name because that's R. Kelly. Little boys, R. Kelly. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I mean, don't forget they said the same thing about Michael Jackson, and then come to find out it wasn't true. So
Mm, good point.
Mike did kind of give him ammo though. Mike, a 30-year-old man in bed with children. I don't say nothing. You know
and I agree with you on that.
what I mean?
I agree with you on that because you got these children sleeping in your bed and you sleeping on the floor, sir. That's a bit weird. But
Definitely a lot of bit weird. I don't know what Mike was thinking. Then
but you know what?
he got a big
You
ass
know what really
playground in his
contributed to
backyard.
that?
For real, he had a whole amusement park in the back.
He did climbing trees and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, if you're a pedophile and you want to attract kids, when you put an amusement park in your backyard,
Okay. Jay, stop. We
And he
I'm
had
just
and,
saying,
and he had a
I'm just
whole
making
arcade
these sense
room.
now. If you want to
And
catch
he had a
fishes,
whole
use bait,
arcade
don't.
room. But
mm,
see, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Michael, and I'm gonna say this. It what was the problem is he had too many yes people in his corner. Yes, 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 yes. If I would have been a person that was like on his team and he asked me, so do you think I should put an amusement park? Nigga, no.
Hell no.
Why would you do that? You don't think the kids will like it? Fuck them kids. What's wrong with you? Nigga.
Mike had too much money for his own good.
I'm
yeah,
trying to tell you.
that led
I'm
to his
trying to tell
ultimate
you.
destruction.
Way too much money.
And then
Can you
somebody need to
imagine
tell Jermaine to
to
just
come
let the
out the
hair
house?
go.
Yeah, that's dead. This, yeah,
Any man
bruh.
who could own the Beatles had way too much money.
I mean, the Beatles of all people, like, come on. And then they heard about some of this nigga was trying to buy the damn Elephant Man bones and shit. Nigga, what you want bones for?
It was that's what I'm saying. That was the point of knowing you got too much money. So you buy like the stupidest of things. Like, yeah, that'll be a good look in my room right here that's empty. Put Elephant Man bones up in here.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Nigga,
understand the
bones.
elephant though. I ever get rich, I'm gonna get me a tiger.
No, but yeah, you talk about that. No, we talking about the Elephant Man bone. There was a guy that was called the Elephant Man, and he bought the bones of
Oh
that
my God,
particular guy.
Jay.
Why would he do that?
Exactly. See what I'm
Because
saying?
he's Michael Jackson. That's the
Just
point that we're
bored. Get too much
making.
money and get bored. I'm gonna just go do something stupid today.
No, did y'all see? Did y'all see the little interview thing that he did with that one Indian guy? And they was in the store and nigga was just pointing. Oh, I want this. I want two of those. I want this. I want this. And the man holler about something. You're not worried about the prices? No, I just like what I like. Nigga, what?
I'm trying to get
Shit.
like that.
Comfortable.
Hell no. Listen, I be on Amazon, and if they tell me extra shipping 14.99, put some shit back. Put some shit back. I don't need them shoes right now. Put that shit back. Mm-mm. I do that with DoorDash.
Man, DoorDash be tripping. Your order be $14. It be the delivery fee.
By itself.
And
That's
then they
about
want to do
$20.
tip.
At this price, I'm finna
And
go
then
up
they
and
want
get
to add
this
a
shit.
tip on there. I get them a tip when I see them in person.
I got you a tip. The delivery fee better be your tip. That's it.
Yeah,
$20.
I remember I did
Listen.
it. Dude kept my egg rolls and my extra Chinese plate.
I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
Oh no, here
Yo.
was the worst one for me. I ordered KFC for me and my cousin. Lady put it outside the door. I tell my cousin go downstairs and get it real quick because I was taking a shower. He like, ain't no food out here. So I called the lady. Oh, is your address so and so and so and so? No, ma'am, that's 4 houses down from me. I'm like, you need to get my stuff. Oh, I'm already at the gate. Do you think you can walk down there and get it? I'm sorry?
Man, I paid you to
Oh,
deliver this to me,
Samantha.
not 4 houses down. I'm gonna need you to go get that.
That part.
And the
And
audacity of
and
you to
then
tell me
get
to
the food.
walk
It
four
ain't even nothing
houses.
I ordered. And then I get the food. It's nothing that I ordered. Who food is this?
She probably gave your order to somebody else. She probably had a delivery on the way.
Yeah, she mixed and matched that one.
They always do that to me, but I
And
don't be
then half
tripping
of them
though,
don't
cause
be speaking English. Half of them don't speak English, and it's like, Lord, y'all need to screen y'all people before y'all get them.
Oh,
man,
Jay
I had
give him the
ordered from the
business real
Chinese
quick.
restaurant, man. The Chinese man trying to call me to find the house we at. It was the worst experience ever. The man didn't speak a lick of English.
Oh, I know you talking about that. And he's the same Chinese dude that come out. I done been over there to it's the same guy no matter how many times you place that delivery.
I can't. He
Are
must
you
got bad memory
serious?
or something, like, cause he always forget what house he coming to.
Bruh, he came and delivered the food one time and he had a whole conversation about me and my legs. And I'm like, don't you got a job to do or something? Are you finna do some H and Mr.
He
Miyagi
probably
magic or
finna give
something?
you some Asian Chinese remedy. You should have been listening.
Well, in that case,
That
the
is
food he
true.
delivered should have been free. I had to listen to a free consultation. My food should have been free.
He gonna
But
bill your
listen
ass
though,
on your
I ain't gonna
card.
lie.
That was not free, sir.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Jay might be right because think about it now. I ain't never seen no Chinese funeral. If you think
Mm,
about it, I ain't never seen no Chinese funeral.
you got a point, Jay.
Uh huh. Uh huh. I done seen black people being dead. I done seen Mexicans and every other type of Spanish. I ain't never seen no dead Chinese folks. I'm just saying.
You
Something
know
to
it's
think about.
crazy. You know, black people bury their people on Saturday. White people bury their people probably the day after. Oh, when do Chinese people have funerals? Like the day
See,
after too?
see. I don't think they have them.
Oh, they probably don't, man. I don't know, man.
I ain't never seen one. And
I ain't never
my
seen a
grandma used to
Chinese. You
look in the
think about it, never
obituaries and
seen a
all
Chinese
that.
funeral.
Never. This
I want to do they fried chicken for you,
See,
cats and kittens. I don't know, man.
shrimp fried rice.
you want puff fried rice chicken wing? Puff fried rice chicken wing? You want egg roll? I give you egg roll.
They be talking so quick, man. They be trying to get your order. That shit be funny as hell, bro.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
You want about chicken?
But the nail people worse. The nail people worse. You have a friend, have a friend. You want long nail, short nail. You want quick leg. You want gel. You want quick or gel. You want. I'm like, what? You want quick or gel? Ma'am, what is she saying? Oh, she's asking you if you want acrylic or gel. Why she didn't just say that?
Man, I went to the salon one time. Got my feet done. My feet had so much ass on them. The lady was laughing the whole time. I ain't never went back. She was super disrespectful. Then the water was so hot. I don't see how women do that. Felt like
Baby, they
hell
was
up in
trying to
there in the
boil
water.
lunch. That
You
water
feel
feel
his
good though.
that
That water
thing.
feel good.
Harry J feeling. They gonna give me some bowl of hot water. I see the thought about my feet. You know
Gee,
what?
my
Just stop
feet, the
what you
feet
doing,
had steam coming off, and the lady was just laughing.
Miss Ling Ling. You
No, but
dead wrong for that.
Gee, I was
but you
so
know what'd be
embarrassed.
worse
There was a
though?
shop full
When
of
they're
people.
talking. No, but you know what's the worst one? When they're talking to you in English and then they just want to like they talking to you, oh yes, I'll do this, do this. Like, and they don't say nobody's name. It's like, who are you talking to? And then somebody else just randomly go to answering. That makes me uncomfortable. Like you didn't say her name. Oh, I
At
said her
all.
Vietnamese name. I said her Vietnamese name. No, if I know that bitch is Sunny, you gonna call her Sunny. So I know who you talking to.
Address this thing properly, sir.
I'm trying to tell you. At one time I caught him talking about somebody. I knew they were talking about that lady feet. And I said, why y'all talking about that lady feet? Oh no, 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 she picked the color, she picked the color. No, that ain't what she said, because ain't no polish in her hand. She ain't talking about no damn color. You tried it.
I want to learn how to speak, man. Going there and let them talk all that shit, and I understand everything. Then I start
Mm,
speaking
In
Spanish
Spanish?
back. Fuck their
Oh,
head
I
up.
speak Spanish. I
what?
speak Spanish. The best thing to say to them in Spanish is cállate la boca.
What that mean? I'm kind of Spanish
That means
illiterate.
shut,
Dyslexic, okay?
cállate la boca is shut your mouth.
Man, them Chinese people be ready to fight.
Oh, you talking about
They do.
Chinese?
Oh, I'm not talking about that was Spanish. That's not Chinese. I can't do Chinese.
A chinga
I
chong.
tried.
A
Mm-mm.
chinga chong.
I said, there's no way that if you think about it, one of them little symbols mean a whole paragraph. I ain't got time
Mm,
for that. Ask the Chinese lady, I say, how long is y'all Bible? Because y'all Bible can only be about 5 pages long. Because each symbol, like, that don't make no sense. A Chinese Bible is only 5 pages long. I'm sorry, it gotta be.
well, Buddha
Them
didn't have
symbols
many
do be
words.
meaning a lot.
I
I
Right.
guess
mean,
each line mean a word or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I said, forget it. I just learned Spanish and Creole. Now I just stick with that.
Shout out to Kyle. Kyle that
I'm
did us
done.
some Asian research on Asian funerals. Kyle, I'm sorry, but I am not going to try to read that in the middle of this broadcast, bro. I will check it out after the show. I'm not going to try to read it. Asian funerals.
I bet you they fossilize them. I bet you they make them fossils. That's what I'm
Man, what
telling.
the
That's
fuck
what it
you
is.
up?
It's gonna be some crazy. It's gonna be something crazy like that. Them people gonna be fossils, or they put them all in one building all together and just let them roam around.
Don't they get like a whole Chinese parade or something? I don't know. I ain't even finna try to figure it out. So
Listen,
Kyle, I'll do the research after the show, and we'll bring it up the next
I know
say something Saturday.
I know my Chinese zodiac sign. I'm a monkey because I was born in '92. I
Word.
said, damn, no wonder why I like bananas.
You know what? I can't with you.
Seriously, I said it makes
Okay,
sense.
thank you, Kyle. I will go back and check it out though, bro, for real. But I can, some people think we too long winded during broadcast, so I can't be trying to read. I'm dyslexic when I try to read on screen.
Hey, what
Why y'all
Kyle
be?
at,
Why are
man?
y'all dyslexic? Y'all need to get glasses.
Kyle, Kyle takes Saturday off to do his own projects and his editing work.
Mm-mm. So, question:
Mm-hmm.
what is one conspiracy theory that you actually believe?
Mm. Jay, you want to take this
I
one
got a
first?
few.
I can't hear what the question was.
What is a conspiracy theory
What are
that you
some
actually believe?
Hold on. My wife got the tea loud as fuck. What you saying?
A conspiracy theory that you actually
a
believe.
cons-
A conspiracy theory that I actually believe the ocean is way more scarier than space. That's the reason they stopped exploring that. I feel like
Ooh.
they seen some shit down there. They was like, hell no,
ooh
let's take our ass out of space.
ooh?
You know
That's a
what?
good
Because it's
one.
been a long time since we had a deep sea dive. That's a good one, Jay.
It's been a while.
You see, they let off a
And do you
bomb in the
know
ocean
they
like a couple weeks ago off the south coast of Florida. G, like, there's some shit going
yep.
on in the ocean they don't tell you about. G.
For real.
And they do it every so often. They do it every so often.
Try to blame it on oil
I
spills.
don't
They be
believe that
trying
the
to find.
Titanic sank.
Ooh.
I don't believe that the Titanic sank.
Okay.
And it's actually like information behind it. Okay, so here's the theory. The theory is the guy that owned the Titanic also owned another ship called the Olympic.
Oh yeah, I
And
heard
what
about
he
it.
did is the Olympic was an older ship. So what he did is he switched the name of the Titanic and the Olympic because it saved him money on repairs and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
all of his competition, like the other boat people that was in competition with him, just so happened to be on that boat.
See
So
that?
instead of buying a whole new boat, why not use the one that I have and just switch the names?
Wow.
And the other conspiracy theory is it wasn't no niggas on the Titanic. I don't care what nobody say. It
Oh
wasn't no
nah,
black folks on there.
nah.
Hell
Mm.
no. Hell no. And what I could not stand when that movie came out, why did folks think that the ending was gonna be different? Like you actually had people in the theaters crying and stuff, and I'm just looking like y'all didn't know that. So y'all thought the boat was gonna survive because this is a movie,
I
really?
think I
Okay,
think the Titanic was made to to get the money from the Olympics.
That makes
They
sense.
I
they
agree.
sunk the Titanic to make up all the losses they made off because they ain't never get an insurance settlement from the Olympics sinking. But when they
Exactly.
sunk the Titanic, they can claim the insurance claim on that shit. They can say it hit the iceberg. That's your insurance claim. That's your money back for all the loss you made off the Olympics.
Mm. Good. That's a good observation.
And they say that the way that the boat split didn't make sense either. If it hit the iceberg head on, why did it split in the middle?
Mm.
Ain't
I
Another.
think
nobody you can
mermaids are
pull no
real.
shit like that today.
Huh?
All this technology built
No.
today, ain't no way he can pull some shit like that.
Mm-mm. No,
Mm-mm. I think
they can.
mermaids are real too.
They can take one bone and track down how old that mother is. You seen the
You're
remains
right.
Some
they
damn
found
don't
of like
wicked damn teeth.
the whale that used to live on land.
Yeah, I
That
did.
shit fire.
A whale that lived on land.
Yeah, it lived on the
Mm,
water and on land. Like it had like a little dog.
mm-hmm.
A whale?
A whale.
Yeah, that's why they say the ocean be surprised what
Man,
coming up
back
out.
in the day, man, I feel sorry
This
for
is
them motherfuckers who lived back like 300,000 years ago. Man, there was some shit on this earth.
Real talk.
oh my god, that is scary.
Imagine having to deal with a dinosaur, then you see a fucking whale that can run after your ass. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You got no wind at all. Period. Like just take me now. I don't care which one.
I'm for real, G. Like, I feel sorry for cavemen. Like, nigga, that's the reason they stay in the cave. Nigga, you gotta
Oh,
deal with
Kyle,
these
you're
big
a
ass
rabbit.
dinosaurs.
Okay. Oh no, that's too much.
That's
I don't
way
even like that. Like, think about the animals that live in freaking Australia. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hell no.
No, no.
I don't want no smoke with no damn whale with that can run. Like, nah, I'm good. G.
ain't lying, bro.
I don't want no smoke with no kangaroo.
Hell
Have you
no,
seen how muscular the motherfuckers is?
They stand up.
Like,
They
have you
box
seen
for
a
real.
kangaroo?
They box for real.
I ain't got time. I would like to see Mayweather in a kangaroo fight though.
My money on the
Man,
kangaroo.
Mayweather
I,
gonna beat the shit out of that kangaroo. That kangaroo ain't fast enough.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that would be interesting to watch.
He might fuck around, pop Mayweather on and kill Mayweather over there.
That's what cool happen.
Y'all
He gonna get that one
stupid.
punch. He gonna get that one punch. That kangaroo gonna eat that punch. He go straight KO way in the quarter.
Swing his tail and hit him. He gonna use the tail and swing around and hit him.
That's gonna be some money right there.
That would be interesting to watch.
I agree.
That would be interesting to watch. I think mermaids are real, but I don't think they look like what we think they look like. I think mermaids probably look ugly as hell.
I ain't gonna lie. I think mermaids
Just because
are definitely real. I think, like, how can I put it without sounding crazy as a motherfucker?
you're Jay,
they beautiful as fuck.
you can only sound crazy. You think what?
I think they're beautiful. Like, I don't think they can be ugly.
Nigga,
Like,
they underwater. What you mean?
that don't mean they ugly. There's a lot of pretty shit underwater. Like, I don't see some fucked
Like
up
what?
fishes though. I don't see some ugly ass
Okay.
fishes.
Right.
Like a catfish, ugly as fuck.
But it tastes so good with some grits, Lord.
And some goddamn hot sauce. Oh my goodness.
Come on now, somebody.
That's crazy.
I don't think
It's a
they
lot
look
out
pretty
there.
because. But just
Ain't no way a
imagine you have
mermaid
to
can
be
be ugly though.
underwater that
Like,
whole
come on,
time.
man.
But just imagine you got to be underwater that whole time.
I think they come
You
up
a raisin.
sometimes. Just
Yeah.
they fast as fuck. Like you ain't gonna catch them niggas for real.
Like, yeah, it's like one of them, you blink your eyes and it disappears as soon as you be, by the time you tap somebody on the shoulder, like, look, it be, shoo.
I don't know.
Jay,
As
what are
the
your thoughts
resident
on the
Pisces in
crate
here.
challenge?
Stupid. Stupid. And most stupid.
Jay, how you feeling about them?
Feel about what that?
The crate challenge.
Ignorant. Straight ignorant. I'll be the first nigga to do it and die as soon as I fall.
Just your
I'm
luck.
done.
Cannot do it, G. I ate walking. Why would I get up there and fall so I can eat more? Hell no. I'm not doing
But
no
then
crate,
the part
man.
they get me, they'll never be on those soft type of thing. Like, you know, most people would have maybe put some padding around, like they on straight concrete. Like,
G, what made me mad, G, is all them people in the
That
crowd
part.
watching me. I'm about to fall. Ain't nobody gonna help. Can't nobody catch me.
No.
I understand not catching me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice sized dude, but it be the smallest of people on them crates. Somebody can help, dude.
Bruh, and then I seen this one
Heck
video
no.
when
You stupid
a
enough to
dude
get up there. I'm
Bruce
going to let
Lee
you get all the
kicked
way up
this
there.
girl off the top of the crate. Like, she had just made it to the top, and this dude straight Bruce Lee kicked it.
I think
Like,
I seen that
karate
video you
kick.
talking about.
What? Just, yeah. It's like, at that point, you got to shoot him.
That is horrible. That is sad, and they should stop doing that.
They really should. Got these nurses on TikTok like, bro, look, we already at maximum capacity. Can y'all please stop doing the stupidest thing you could ever go do?
That's what I'm saying. We already got to fight Corona. We don't want to have to fight stupid too.
That's what I'm saying. They be doing the crate challenge. Be 1,000 people around with no mask.
Come on, somebody.
Everybody gonna have Corona.
Oh, just FYI, yes, I'm eating my hot Cheetos. Just if anybody wants to know, I am with my chopsticks.
If you in Florida doing the crate challenge, you definitely got Corona. It's bad out here.
Oh, it is. It
Don't do that.
is for real.
Don't do that.
Man, it's
Why
bad
are
out
we?
here.
Why are we the way that we are?
Man,
My thing is they doing it wrong. First of all, it says crate challenge, not crates. Y'all got too many up there.
who told y'all to
Y'all
build
got
them
too
like
many
the
up there.
ending levels of Mario though? Like, yeah, build it
Come,
pyramid style, straight, just go up and then come back.
like, who thought to do that?
That had to be
I
some
just
drunk
want to know.
ladies. That's not like a drunk story. Like, hey, buddy, I bet you $500 you won't step on this creek right here.
And I just want to know where it came from. First of all, where they getting all these damn crates from? That's what I
Obviously,
want to
some
know.
stores generous enough. These convenience stores done came and hit the lick. They used to stack them in the back. Now they done slap the price tag on them. Like, yeah, you gonna pay for these
I ain't never seen that many crates before ever.
In my life,
in my life.
I'm trying to tell you.
I used to
And
see
my
one or
daddy
two
used
at
to
my
work at
grandma's
the
house. She
warehouse,
be
so they
stealing
ain't
from the
had that
truck.
many crates. My daddy used to work at the warehouse, and they ain't had that many damn crates though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never seen crates on sale until now.
Oh God.
I
Seriously,
ain't even know Walmart carry crates.
Walmart carry
You learn.
everything.
For real. But seriously, I bet you right now Amazon got a good sale going on them too, just for the stupid people that want to buy
Nah, they
them.
on
Like,
I'm trying
Walmart
to tell you,
for 99 cents.
see what I'm saying?
if somebody is stupid enough to buy them crates, they need to be shot.
You know how many closed
That's
up
so stupid.
schools and elementary schools that done been shut down? Probably got like 1,000 of them just sitting back there in the back or still in a lunchroom somewhere.
Mm-mm. That's so stupid.
I wonder why they let these kids go back to school knowing Corona was like this, man.
And killed virtual
Because
school.
they don't
Like
care.
that was the better option. We're gonna stop them from virtually learning and put them back on campus. Yeah, that's the way to get them back in.
Because if the school didn't do that, the school wouldn't get the money. That's why. The only way that the school gets the money is when the children are physically there. That's why they don't get paid during the summertime.
Yeah,
Hence why they came up with summer school.
Money cool and all, but these teachers help them. These teacher got kids. Your child well being ain't more important to you than money.
right.
And it's even worse because my mom and my sister are teachers. That's a whole nother thing.
Right. Yeah, that is.
But they wear their mask and whatnot. I stay in my room. I quarantine my damn self.
Oh God.
I ain't even got time for it. Because it doesn't make logical sense. What I can't stand is the mayor or whoever it is that's over school boards down here. It's not mandatory for the children to wear a mask. And if you tell them that they have to wear a mask, then you avoiding some right that they have. They can put that mask on and shut up.
Because what? Then when the courts just overturned DeSantis' decision the other day.
Thank you. But see, they ain't gonna care till it's their kids that's dying. That's what it is. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth.
And that's usually how it works.
Until they kids start dying, they don't care.
Where we live in today.
That's just it. The world that we live in today. And that's one thing that make me want to be like, do I really want to have kids or not? To have to put them through this.
Hey, Kimberly says, hey, y'all. What's up, Kimberly?
Hi,
Jay
how
still
you
with us?
doing with the purple heart? Yes, ma'am.
We lost Jay.
What? Oh, he must have got on top of one of them crates.
You ain't gonna do bro like hopefully he'll
I
chime back
said
in.
what I said. I said what I said. No, but
She said
yeah.
kids are terrible, you don't need them.
You don't need them. I don't need what? Hot Cheetos? Yes, I do.
No, she was talking about the kids, like the kids storyline.
Oh, I don't need children's.
Yeah, she's talking
I
about
need
trust
my
her. She
baby.
got two.
Listen, I feel you on that. And that's why I'm thinking about it. I'm contemplating my life. Cause like right now, I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to make bottles. So I get it. And you know, my cousins and my friends, they have enough babies for me to hold and whatnot and give them back.
I dig that.
Give them back.
She's talking about get the hot Cheetos. Everybody know that's
Not
like the
that,
trademark of the show now.
that is literally my trademark: hot Cheetos and chopsticks. And my boyfriend hates it because me and him will be on the phone and he'll hear me crunching. You eating them damn hot Cheetos with my chopsticks, baby? You already know.
Should know by now. This is what you get.
I mean,
Compromise.
he should know by now, but he told me if he see me with him, he gonna break them. It's
That's when you
rude.
pull out the steel set, like, haha, joke's on you. I already had a spare.
That's why I have the fiberglass, and I have the fiberglass set. They was 10 for $5 on Amazon. I got me 2 packs.
You know what? I am doing.
Hot Cheetos are better than kids. Damn, not the babies. At least they taste good. Kids just take your money. True.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's sad, but it's true.
Disclaimer, I just want to point out while we're in this show, no Chinese people should be harmed or offended during tonight's segment. I don't know where that conversation came up from, but hey, it's life.
Listen, I'm Mongolian on my mama's side, so I can speak for all the Asians.
Kyle, both of y'all should have been on the show. Why y'all just up here in the comment section? Like, yeah,
That
we ain't got
part.
to do. We gonna see what Big Dog up to. Y'all know to click this link and come on in, chime in, and join the conversation. I don't like reading comments back to back. I do it though because I love y'all.
It's because of love, though.
That's all it's about.
So,
Genuine love.
but I got me two 10 packs and 1 5-pack. So I have 25, excuse me, pairs of top 6 in my house. And I'm the only one that know how to use them.
That's one utensil I never even learned how to use.
It's so fun. And the only reason why I even learned how to use them is just so I can show off. And just so I can ask people, oh my God, you don't know how to use chopsticks? And you have to learn, darling. Yep.
Right.
I'm that person. Terrible, but I'm that person. But back to Disney, if we can go ahead and rewind.
Sure.
Did you know that Mufasa and Sarabi are the king and queen from Coming to America?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, James Earl Jones and old girl. Yeah.
Oh, not old girl.
Because I can't never get her name right.
Madge Sinclair.
Yeah, her. God bless the dead.
Not her. Now you know what my favorite '90s show was though.
What's that?
A Different World.
Okay.
A Different World is my shit. Now you know what my favorite '90s show was though.
Really, Kyle?
A Different World. A Different World is my shit.
Oh, I'll go back and watch that any day.
My favorite '90s show was
Yeah. Hold on. Here we go.
Welcome, Kyle.
Hey, y'all.
Kyle.
How's everybody doing tonight?
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm doing all right. It's a
Wonderful.
productive day. Productive day, just
Oh, Kyle,
relaxing
since
until
you
I feel
on here
like
now,
falling asleep. Huh?
I was saying, Kyle, since you on here now, you can tell us what that link was about the Chinese people.
Okay, so I was interested, so I just looked it up. So they before they actually do the funeral, they honor the family for like 3 days, right?
Okay.
And according to the link, hold on a second. Now I gotta get back to it. Because you brought up something interesting. I always wondered because every culture has a different way of honoring their deceased. So
Right.
never checked
Right.
how the Chinese do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we only know that we do it over
I
here
said I
because we
never
see
heard
it all the time.
from
Yep. No, they do. Yeah. And plus,
I ain't never seen it.
they honor there's a family role, traditional mourning period role of the wow. There's a lot that goes into this. There's a whole list. It's crazy. But everybody's got to think before the
Yeah.
funeral. When your loved one dies, there are many arrangements that need to be made. Along the first thing the Chinese family may do is contact or choose the master. I cannot pronounce that word. I apologize. But yeah, but basically, part of me wanted to say Shifu, but that's only like one version of it. I don't know. But anyway, 3 days before the funeral, common Chinese families honor their loved ones with 3 days of visitation before the funeral. So you know how we have like wakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I guess that's the equivalent of that based on what I've just read. That's interesting, but like 3 days worth. Like the only other time I heard something similar to that was according to what I've seen for like Amish funeral data, it takes them a while to actually have the funeral after someone has died in their community because they have to build the casket themselves. Like they got to build the coffin and stuff themselves, and got to make all the arrangements and stuff themselves. A lot of stuff is by hand, so it's like it's interesting how I only found it interesting because I have never witnessed that. Gone to many a funeral in my life, but never really saw how other cultures do it.
Right.
So that's why it was on my mind, like it was, Oh man,
I want to have a Viking funeral.
you want to have a Viking
That's how I
funeral?
want mine. I would do a Viking funeral. Yeah, put me on the boat, wrap me up, put 2 coins on my eyes, let me drift off in the sea on fire.
So
That sounds hot.
so since we're on the subject, who would you have shoot you with the arrow? Probably one of the weirdest sentences I've ever said in my life. But who would you
one more time
want?
because you sounded like a robot.
I'm sorry, because I am so sorry. I'm trying to analyze what I'm saying, and I'm like, am I honestly about to say this? So who would you have shoot you with a flaming arrow?
Who would I have shoot me with the arrow?
Yeah.
Either my sister or my mama or my husband. One of them 3.
Okay.
My husband, my mama. If my mama outlives me, which I mean, hopefully I doubt. Then again, I don't. But not my husband can do it. I let my husband do
it. What about you, big dog? You ever think about it?
What, funeral?
Yeah.
I'm going out. My 3/4 Haitian probably would do something like Haitian related. Probably just, I don't know, just celebrate me.
Hey, good job. you pull this comment up, bro.
Yes, come on, play my CD. See, Kimberly got me. She said they could shoot a flaming hot Cheeto at you. You right. That's what I
Listen,
want.
that would be uniquely you because I have never heard of that before.
But I knew that was
That's
her
it.
signature trademark. So you
Oh,
got to
you know
take the
what? Scratch that.
chopstick
I don't
and
even
then
want
put that.
no, scratch that. I don't even want the Viking funeral no more. What I want you to do is cremate me and put me in a hot Cheetos bag. That's what I want.
You know what? I am that.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Cremate me and put me in a hot Cheetos bag. That's what I
Wow.
want.
Only on Who They Want do you hear something like that.
At one point, I used to
Only
want
from
to be.
Coco.
I used to want to be cryogenically frozen. But that's a lot of money. But I always said I just wanted to be frozen, like no funeral, no nothing, just freeze me in a tube and preserve my body. But then I thought about it a little more logically. I said, donate my organs, okay, and make me into it. Like when I found out they could actually, they could put your ashes in a seed pod. So you can, and the seed would actually grow into a tree. I'm like, you know what? That's something I would want to do. No funeral, nothing like that. I just want to. We can't just set you in the deep freezer, Kyle. No, please, no.
That's what I'm talking about, Kimberly. He said it was too expensive. Did he not just say it was too expensive? So I feel like
I know, but
no, Kimberly is on the same boat with me.
That's what
but
I'm
you know
saying.
what? No, she brings up a good point. But however, I've heard of people doing that, but that's after the wife shot their husband.
See, she heard it keeps the body
I
pretty
love you and
well.
everything, but baby, I'm putting you next to the pork chops. I'm so sorry. I love you and everything, but you getting put next to the pork chops.
I'm gonna put next to the pork chops. Okay, just don't forget that I'm there.
Don't worry about it, guys.
I mean, I gotta go get the pork chops, so I'm not gonna forget you there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather do the C pod thing because this way I feel like I'm giving my energy back to the earth. You know what I'm saying?
We hear you and all, but as the Misfits crew, we get the final say so, and I feel like we are entitled to go ahead and put them in the deep freezer.
What you talking about? I ain't saying nothing that said you have the right to do that. Sometimes it ain't gonna happen.
You didn't hear yesterday's show. Who They Want funeral service coming soon. Where our motto is.
I was right there. I was right there with you, dude. That's the thing.
You did. Well, my motto is: you shot them, we plot them. You stab them, we grab them. You burn them, we earn them.
That's it.
You choke them, we told them.
Man, you better hope somebody doesn't take that out of context.
You bleed them, we freeze them.
I love it.
Oh man, no. Is it sad that this reminds me of an old racist cartoon? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That statement reminds me of an old racist Warner Brothers cartoon way back in the day.
Don't worry, I'm not racist. This is gonna be the what?
Oh no, I'm not saying you're racist. I'm saying no. I'm not saying you're racist. I'm saying the statements kind of reminded me of what there was this. I guess it was like almost like a Looney Tunes satire skit, and of course it had like the Sambo looking black people, and at one point there was this this truck, this company that said Murder Inc. Right, and it told you, and on the list of services on their truck, they tell you depending on the person's ethnicity how much it costs. I'm like, no, that would not fly today. That would not fly today. But yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Listen, not right by the apple pie, pork chop, smoke sauce. Listen, you buy all the good snacks.
Can I just, you know what? Like, just give me a piece of apple pie.
You next to all the good snacks.
Man.
I don't do apple pie though. I don't do apple pie only because I'm from Florida, so we do key lime pie down here.
I have a giant sweet tooth, so I do anything sweet, like anything edible and sweet. That's pretty much it. Like
How
I'm a
you only 5'3"? How you got a giant sweet tooth? You 5'3".
Yep. I am a sugar addict. That's all I can tell you. Since I was a kid, all it took was when somebody gave me a Kit Kat, and I was 3 years old, and it was done.
That was it.
It's over. That was what set me on the
Ooh.
path of being a chocoholic, and that it hasn't changed.
Wow.
Oh, so you like chocolate like that?
I'm 30. I'm 34. My addiction to sugar and chocolate has not waned. I stopped drinking soda, but as far as everything else, like I had a whole box of Oreos. I shared them, but still.
What?
Yeah. You know the ones you get in bulk that have the little packages inside the box. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But my favorite of all time is Kit Kats. But if you ask me about pie, for some reason I go sweet potato first.
Okay, definitely
Okay.
digging the sweet potato.
Yeah, always
I
love.
can do a sweet potato. Only if certain people make it.
Word.
So basically, like if my auntie Lucille don't make it, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, that way you know what it's done right if Auntie Lucille making it. Just based off earlier
Listen.
conversation.
I mean, she gonna say something about me going to go get another slice, but I'm grown now. I don't care. I'm just still gonna get it. It's to the point now that Thanksgiving, I'm putting me in an order. Baby, I need 2 pies by myself.
Man, I got friends that would do that every year. Well, like a couple times. Like they knew I had cousins who knew how to bake, and they're like, "Hey, is so and so taking orders for Thanksgiving this year?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll ask." You think they can hook me up with this kind of pie, this kind of thing? I'm like, sure, I'll ask, right? So, I mean, anybody can use a few extra bucks. Why not?
Right.
See, here's the thing though. See, with Auntie Lucille ain't finna make pies for everybody. But me and my sister, we already know that we her favorite nieces because we the one that's like, Auntie Lucille, you right. Like we tell her she right, even though she don't be right. But I know I'm finna give me 2 pies come Thanksgiving.
You do it to stay on her good side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because I need my pies and I need my collard greens.
You need your pie.
Auntie Lucille make the best pies and the best collard greens. So I need my food to be right.
Every Thanksgiving, people would always be lining up for my Aunt Adele's mac and cheese, right? And it was that much of a sought after specialty that even when she couldn't do it anymore, she passed the recipe on. Like she's still alive, but she can't really cook like that anymore. So I don't know who has the recipe now, but I do know it's a specialty dish. You know what I'm saying? You mostly only see it on Thanksgiving. So.
Oh yeah. No, but I made macaroni and cheese one Thanksgiving. I made 2 big pans, and I mean I got everything sitting right how I need to sit. I went outside for what felt like 10 minutes. I came back inside. I could not. I don't know what happened to the food. I didn't get none of my macaroni and cheese. All of it was gone. I said, "You mother fluffers."
10 minutes. That's all it took.
Like how I don't get none of the food I make.
Yo, I think we talked about this before. Like those who like family members that they take a whole like pan of food, or
and they don't be done brought nothing.
Or they'll already have like to go containers when they get there. Get their food, stay for a few minutes and bounce.
Make it look good, and they bring the kids along. Go ahead and put this out here in the car.
They be there long enough to take pictures,
Right.
So they can say
you still gotta say you were there.
Everything.
You still gotta say you were there, especially if you come from a big family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 uncles and 5, 6, and 7 aunts. That's not counting the cousins.
If I tried to count my cousins, I'd be here forever, and y'all don't have that kind of time, you know. So
I know
yep.
in 2012, I want to say it was, counting grandchildren, which would include me and my sister on my
Yeah.
dad's side. No, I'm sorry, on my mom's side, it was 87 of us.
Wow.
And that's just the grandchildren. That's the great grandchildren, excuse me.
Mm. Wow.
On my dad's side, I think it was 65 great grandchildren.
Whoa.
Shoot.
Yeah, it's a lot of us.
Man.
Should have hit that Kevin Hart. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. When he hurt Don Cheeto
When I tell
feelings,
you, every time I see that,
Oh.
oh my God, he shouldn't have did Don like that.
bro, I downloaded a Peacock app just to get on the watch the full segment, just to get to that part and go. He really hurt that man feelings. Like Don Cheeto was not the same after that segment part came.
Is it that hard? Was it that hard to believe that he is how old he says he is? Really?
It ain't that. It's just the way Kevin Hart took it. Like, bro, you act like you ain't in your 40s.
That's what I'm saying. Like you've seen you've seen black people before that look, or people period, sometimes that look older or younger than what they actually are. It really it's
That is true.
it is hilarious. It is hilarious. Like I was just at the comic shop earlier today talking to my boy, and he's he's like in his early 50s. He don't look it. He does not look like he's in his 50s at all. You know?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I completely forget. I got stopped by security once because they didn't believe I was old enough to be where I was. Like literally
I've
got
gotten stopped because they didn't think I was how old I am. I'm like, I'm 28 years old. You better leave me alone.
Oh man. Security guard got me in a casino, said, "Is he old enough to be here?" I was 24 at the time. Right?
Right.
I was with my then girlfriend, and when she saw that, she got pissed. I was like, because it was on her birthday. I'm like, babe, listen, okay? I'm short. I look like I'm 15, and I'm black. This is gonna happen. Okay? I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. This is gonna happen. Relax. You know.
Word.
Sad part is I was older than her, and they had to. And, yeah, I was 20. I was 25. I was 24. She had just turned 21. So they looked at her as if I was like, as if we were on like she was my chaperone or something.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh no. Hey, I told you I'm short and I had shaved. I looked really young when I shaved. I used to be like really clean shaven, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, that shaves years off your face.
That is true.
Yeah.
So Coco, what's on the late night
true, when I do
Instagram
my
chat?
hair,
Oh, we're gonna hold on.
Huh?
Go ahead, Coco.
you said who what?
No, you were saying something about your hair first before I bring up my question.
Oh no, I was gonna say like when I do my hair a certain way, yeah, oh, you look like you're 19. You know what?
Right.
It's terrible.
I was asking you what was going to be on tonight's agenda for the Instagram late night chat session.
I don't know. Instagram be very random.
Ah.
1 minute we'll be talking about our day. Next minute we'll be talking about Jesus. The next minute we'll be talking about dicks. I don't know. It just happens.
Hey, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Instagram. Oh yeah, you will talk about the Lord and whatnot, and then girl, you seen some dick? No, I ain't seen no yet. Like just random. I don't know how it happens that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I think you know what. I think it's just the natural flow of conversation. Like
Yeah.
when we're doing either when we're doing podcasts or when I'm with my family, you never know what's gonna come out of some like what's gonna come out in the conversation. You know,
Oh,
it's like
exactly.
how in the heck did we get here? And sometimes I don't even realize it myself. I do the weirdest segues. Like speaking of, like I key off of one thing that they said, and then I'm like, oh, speaking of this, I found this out. Like if I find out some random information, I want to share it with people. So I guess that's where that comes from. And they're like, only
Yeah.
you would know that.
It gives you the opening, like right then and there, like execute right now.
Yeah. They're like, only
It
you would
does.
know that.
Only.
And that's why I tell people all the time, like when you're having a conversation with me, it's gonna be very random. Like it's not gonna make sense, but everything is connected at the same time.
That's why this is Say Something Saturdays, where we can go left, right, up, down, crisscross, something. But we always lead right back to the initial conversation.
As long as you can find your way back, you're good.
Absolutely.
Or
That
We
is
was talking about
funny at the
Disney
end.
movies.
Repeat that again. Disney movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love personally.
old school
I love
Disney
Disney
though,
movies.
top 5. Old school Disney top 5. Go.
Old school Disney top 5. Okay. All right. Gotta go. Lion King, Goofy movie, Jungle Book.
Ooh.
Okay. Now it gets harder. It gets harder when you get to the bottom of the list because then I have Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast.
Good choice.
Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and sometimes you got to have that wild card that we talk about, but it doesn't really get in the conversation as much, and that's Robin Hood. Right? I will stop.
Which version though?
Robin Hood with the fox.
Yay!
Yeah, the animals like.
Sorry, I turned it. I just turned into 5 years old again. I'm so sorry. That is my favorite one.
See, but I also like Peter Pan. I love I love stuff like that's why I had to put Goofy movie up there because Goofy movies basically got a resurgence in popularity in the past few years. It's like that's a very underrated Disney film. Definitely.
I definitely agree. That was my brother's favorite movie, actually. That was my brother's favorite movie.
I like Snow White, but
what? Y'all kill me with this Snow White.
I like Snow White, but I gotta give it to Pinocchio as far as storytelling, though. You know
why? It don't make sense.
What? What? Pinocchio doesn't make sense?
Neither one of them makes sense.
Break it down, Kyle.
Snow White was boring.
Okay, I can understand. No, I can understand that. But if they went with if they tried to adapt these things like they were in the original books, nobody would like barely.
No, if they actually did the Grimm Brothers version, heck no.
If they did the Grimm,
those aren't children's books.
They were meant to teach kids lessons. Like Pinocchio was written to teach a kid, don't disobey your parents. Do what you got to do. Pinocchio almost died. I don't know how many times in the original book. Cinderella, I think in Cinderella they had a scene in the wedding. I could be mixing Cinderella and Snow White up, but there was one where they had a scene where, oh yeah, Cinderella when they tried to fit the glass slipper, the stepsisters chopped their feet off, so they could fit into the slipper. And I believe it was I want to say it was Snow White, where they had the evil queen at the wedding, but they had her wear like metal shoes or something to the point where her feet started bleeding or something like that. I'm like, yeah. This is brutal. And what you call it? Ariel from Little Mermaid. Ariel from Little Mermaid would have been dead if they went by the original book.
Yeah, because she committed suicide. But Sleeping Beauty is worse because the king raped her while she was asleep, and the only way she had twins, and the only way the thimble came out of her fingers when one of the babies was sucking on it.
Oh, I heard.
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I follow.
What kind of dark stories is this?
These were the original, like some of them had
the
like
Grimm brothers. These are the original.
You know, some had done like, and some of them were adaptations of other books, and they just got darker. It's like, yeah, Peter Pan too. Like Peter Pan, because he was a kid all his life. He would forget things. He would kill the Lost Boys if they even thought about leaving. Right?
Yeah.
Like, and when they grew up.
So it's so like, even though not everybody likes the Disney movies because of the messages, I understand that. Like, trust me, like, you want anybody coming up to you and kissing you and be like, oh, you're awake now. How do you know this is true love? We never met. Snow White, she didn't meet the prince. Sleeping Beauty, at least they met. They met randomly, but still.
First of all, they shouldn't have named the movie after her. The bitch was asleep the whole time.
What, Sleeping
They
Beauty?
should have named it after somebody that was awake, at least.
But it was about her. Really, it was well.
For 10 seconds, she had 2 lines and 1 song. Stop it. It's ridiculous.
Exactly, and then think about it. When they went live action, Maleficent got all the roles.
Maleficent,
that part.
Maleficent, I actually have to give it to Disney for that one moment, because they were trying to make the bad guys sympathetic, but it's like you don't want to feel bad for the bad guy. That's usually why they're the bad guy, right? But I get it.
They forced her to be the bad guy. If you paid attention, though, like, she didn't choose to just wake up and say, "I'm gonna be this evil sorceress person." Like, she went through some real broken love. Like, the guy she fell in love with clipped her wings and left her stranded.
Which, that's trust issues, and she right trusted there. Him.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's trust issue. No, I got to give it because they gave her a real arc instead of just being jealous that she wasn't invited to the baby, to the after the birth, the party. I'm like, yeah, this makes a little more sense. But I still got to give it to Maleficent for being like one of the best villains. Period. So
nope.
Who you give it to?
The best villain for me, hands down, will always and forever be Scar. I'm sorry.
Scar, speaking of being petty and jealous, dang, yeah.
First of all, don't do my boy like that, because he was the oldest, and he was supposed to be over Pride Rock, and he got jacked because he was dark skinned.
You think that's what that was?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yo,
because Scar and Mufasa had different daddies. That's what happened. I'm telling you.
That's your angle. That's your angle.
That's it. That's why my boy had, like, come on. And then on top of that, Disney movies wise, Scar had the best villain song. Come on now.
He had one of the best villain songs, and they messed it. They messed it up in the new version. I'm sorry.
They killed it in the new version.
I don't know what version you talking about. It's only one Lion King. That bullshit with Beyonce don't count.
Oh, So okay, so the fact that they're making a prequel from that film doesn't interest you at all?
Nope.
Okay.
What we need? Wait. What we
I
need
don't
a
know what you're
prequel
talking
for?
about.
We don't need any of these movies. We don't need any of these movies. They only did it because of nostalgia. Come on.
I'm just saying though, if you look at it, Mufasa was a pimp, and they nasty. Because
Yeah, part.
Well, that's what
technically Nala was Simba's sister.
sister or cousin, one or the
They
other.
was
Because,
cousins. They not sisters. They cousins.
but that's what lions really do. But if they were really doing the king thing, what they usually do is after a cub gets of age, they exile him anyway, and he goes to another pride. So it's so they got the whole him sleeping in a cave thing. That's
I mean,
pretty
yeah, they
true.
got that down pat. But here's the thing: Lion King 2, you know what I'm saying? That's another great song. That's another great soundtrack.
What, the Upendi song with Kovu
No, the
and Kiara?
Deception song when Kovu gets
This bad by Simba.
exiled.
Oh,
Come
my.
on. That
Okay,
song
yeah.
Deception. Disgrace.
come
I feel
on.
like I feel like they could have done a better job explaining the whole connection with Kovu and that other bunch of exiled lions. It's like, okay, he's not his son,
He was Scar's son.
but
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
no,
Scar's son.
no, they never said he was. They never said he was his son. And a lot of people out here will tell you that Scar was gay. So it's this was
I don't
1994,
believe
so
it.
they couldn't tell you he was gay. They could show it though. They made every flamboyant looking dude the evil guy. So
I'm gonna go look that up. I ain't never heard that.
ever,
But it was implied that that's his daddy. He the only dark skinned lion out there. Like, come on now.
yeah, genetics are fun. Like I say,
He's the only one.
genetics are funny. Genetics are funny.
I
It,
feel you on that.
it could be, it could be that they could have done a better job of explaining it though.
But I mean, second to Scar for me is gonna
Yep.
be Ursula.
Ursula,
Third is Hades.
third is Hades. Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
Yes. Third is Hades. Hades was hilarious.
What are those? That means fourth got to be Jafar.
Gotta go. What?
Number 4 got to go to Jafar.
Jafar.
No, you know what? You know who number 4 actually goes to?
Okay.
Dude from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, yo, that movie was. I don't know how that got away with just a PG. That was
dark.
That
was a dark film.
The opening of it,
but it was
just
such a
dark.
good movie.
The opening of it was dark. That villain number was dark. The fact that he was trying to rape Esmeralda in the freaking come on, man! Like
that was such a good movie, though.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. In the theater, and and some people have their own opinion about the sequel. I personally think, it wasn't needed, but at least Quasimodo got some love at the end.
I mean, I get it.
Well, yeah, because he didn't. Because I'm not saying every hero needs to get the girl. I'm just saying, like, he didn't. Him and Esmeralda, they just remained friends, and she went with the knight. And I guess they used the second one as an excuse to give him a love interest, which it kind of worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you can give him a pass on that one.
Yeah. So I got a question.
But Jafar is like number 10 on my list. He ain't all that.
Jafar?
Yeah, he ain't all that. He all right.
No, he look.
I don't like Aladdin like that.
You don't like what like that?
Personally. I don't like Aladdin like that personally.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you.
I mean, no disrespect on Robin Williams, Robin,
Yep.
forever. But
Mhm.
other than him, eh, eh.
Everybody's got their own taste.
Right.
You know?
So what's your
True.
question, Kyle?
I was gonna say, like, where would someone like Cruella de Vil be on your list if she would be on, or she would just be an honorable mention?
She got to be an honorable
Honorable
mention.
mention, cause
Yeah.
yeah, cause is she really a villain or is she just a stuck up rich white lady?
Mm.
Both. I think
She's an honorable mention.
she was she was like she was both to me, and they further emphasized it in the live action version they did back in the late '90s. That was actually well done.
I mean, but if you want to say like villains for me, like somebody that's I don't know, she just don't fit. She don't fit the mold of villain for me. You got Scar, you got Ursula, you got freaking what's dude name? Oh my god, the man from Pocahontas. You got them. It's certain ones that have that certain essence.
Mm. I. I'd have to give it to the guy from Mulan over the dude from Pocahontas. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Is it
that
bad that I thought he was sexy? Is it bad that I thought he was sexy?
Yeah.
no. I mean,
Oh, I
hey,
thought he was
that's
real
all.
fine.
Like really, like, how old were you when you thought that?
When did Mulan come out?
98.
So I was 6 years old when that came out, so maybe I was like 8 when I thought he was sexy. 8 or 9.
See, I give it to you on the grounds that you were young at the time. You didn't. So,
Right. Right. Well,
But
ladies
it was
and
like, oh, he's
gentlemen,
so bad.
with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we thank y'all for tuning in to Say Something Saturdays with Coco, Jay, and even Kyle E. and the comment love from Kimberly Denise. It's been a great show tonight. And don't forget tomorrow, I Am Who They Want sponsorship segment with Althea. It's going to be a really dope segment. You don't want to miss the information that will be provided during that segment. And I guess we'll shoot a couple bonus episodes this week as we wrap out season 4.
all
I would
right.
like we send our roses and love to every other member of the Misfits crew. Nothing
Yep.
but
Yep.
love here. Coco, we
Yep.
love to have you back again as usual. You already know the doors are always open for that opportunity.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
and of course, listeners, don't forget to download the block today in all app stores. Just type Everything Entertainment Expo and download the app. The block, sign in. It's free where you can network, be yourself. There's no prison to hold you in, no social media blockage, none of those type of distractions you have to worry about. Just download the block, and this has been Who They Want Entertainment, and we're out.